What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Welcome back to some Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We got some league play for you, playing some Control on the map Gridlock, and once again, we're rocking the SOG. Don't know what it is recently, but I've been enjoying it. I've been shredding. Although I'm not on the top of the leaderboard this game, we end up having a pretty darn good performance. But what had a great performance was this past weekend, Cwl Anaheim. Absolutely crazy event. The crowd was pretty good, but not to the level where everyone hoped it was, as far as, you know, recapping from London, where their crowd was absolutely insane the entire tournament. But I guess I'll start out this episode or video, whatever you want to call it. Congratulations to the Mind Freak squad as they won the Call of Duty Open Bracket. So congratulations to them. They missed out on the Pro League, or else they'd probably be in this tournament as well. Still kind of wish that the Open Bracket was integrated in the real tournament, but it kind of gives, you know, all the Open Bracket teams a chance to win something. So I guess it's interesting in all aspects, but would still love to see, you know, all the open teams come out at the last tournament, maybe champs, maybe Miami, whatever it is. I would love to see it. But let's start it off. Pool A, where I predicted Optic Gaming and Heretics were going to come out top 2 in this one. Well, my prediction came true. Optic Gaming go 3-0, 9-3 in map count. Absolutely great performance by them this weekend. Some players really stepped up when they needed to, especially TJ Haley. He was actually shredding this weekend. I don't know if it's a new beard that he grew, or if it was something else, or if Optic Gaming fixed whatever they had to do. But interesting start for Optic Gaming as they go 0-2 down versus the Units, which is the old Denial squad. And they're down 0-2, and then they instantly come back 1-2, 2-2, and win the game 5 as they reverse sweep Units for the first match of the tournament. So that was a really interesting start for them, but then Heretics come out 2-1 in their, or I guess in their matchups. EG come 1-2, Units 0-3. So after Units won the first 2 maps of the entire tournament, they didn't win a single map after that. So don't know what happened to them, but maybe they just lost composure, lost confidence, whatever it was, as they didn't win another map the entire tournament after their loss to Optic Gaming. But hopping over to Pool B, Pool A went pretty straightforward. Was that the same case for Pool B? Not really. Where Pool B, we had E United come out on top in this one, but this is barely coming out on top as they came out 2-1. They had 3 teams actually at 2-1. That'd be E United, Elevate, and Team Reciprocity. Don't know how the head-to-head and everything matched up in this one, but it looks like the final 2 end up being E United versus Elevate. Elevate, really strange team. Really surprised they came out in this one, especially with, you know, they kind of had a little roll at the Pro League, but then I'm pretty sure they went like 3-0 or 4-0, and then went like 0-3 or something like that. So really surprising how they just like got good and then they went trash again, and now they're like decent again. So don't know how that one plays out, but they come out top 2 in this one, moving them to the winner's bracket. But on over to Pool C. This one was interesting, where E6, Enigma 6, comes out in this one, and they take the group 3-0, 9-1 in map count. I'll let that one sink in for a second. 3-0, 9-1 map count. They beat FaZe Clan, which has been on the rise recently. And then Midnight in Splice. I mean, Splice is in kind of turmoil right now where they're set to make roster changes. Midnight, it's not the old Midnight team. And obviously FaZe Clan, like I said. Don't know how they did that, but 9-1 map count, obviously they were doing something right. But E6 come out number 1 in this group. FaZe Clan come out number 2. And just, wow, this group was very, very interesting to watch. I have to go back and kind of watch that E6 versus FaZe Clan matchup, as that one was really surprising, as it was a 3-0. Don't know how that one happened, like I said, but I'll have to watch it later to figure out what happened. But on over to Pool D, we had it headlined by 100 Thieves, and this one pretty straightforward once again. 100 Thieves, 3-0, 9-1 map count for them. Genji come out number 2 in this pool, predicted that one. And then LG and Envy, it was going to be a battle of whichever one that one would get third place. Pretty much a lock of who was going to win, you know, top 2 in this one, as LG's in turmoil. Envy just sucks. They're in turmoil. They already announced roster changes. LG, I think, already announced roster changes. And then, obviously, top 2 ended up being, you know, a rematch like a few times in this tournament. But pool deep, pretty straightforward. And, you know, not much of a big storyline there. But let's bring up the winners bracket. Actually, we're going to start in the losers bracket here. Where first round of the losers bracket featured Midnight and Units. Units ended up eliminating Midnight 3-0. Reciprocity eliminated Envy 3-0. Envy 0-12 in their run here at Cwl Anaheim. Don't know what they did wrong, but with the team with like Hook and, you know, winners like Aches, I mean, Silly's a solid player. Decimate, Pharaoh, got some young blood in there. I guess they just didn't work together or something, and they just didn't come out and have the strongest of showing. But Envy's run ended there, getting 3-0 by Reciprocity. Then we had EG versus Splice. Splice finally wins a map, or not wins a map, but wins a series finally, and they beat EG, which is kind of surprising. 3-2 game 5. And then LG wins another series, beating UYU. Which eliminates Midnight, Envy, EG, and UYU from the tournament, placing top 16. And then we're going to hop over to the winners bracket, where this one featured Opt Gaming versus FaZe Clan. And in this one, same thing, same start as pool play for Optic. They go down 0-2. They come back and reverse sweep FaZe. Absolutely insane games from them, but they win game 5 versus FaZe, moving them on. Then we had 100 Thieves versus Elevate. So in this one, business as usual for 100 Thieves as they take out Elevate 3-1. E6 continues their Cinderella run with a game 5 victory over Heretics. And then the biggest kind of surprise out of all of them, E United goes down to Gen G in game 4. Don't know what it was. E United kind of a little bit underperforming of what they've done recently. You know, they go perfect 7-0 in, you know, in Pro League. They beat 100 Thieves. You know, they're on a huge roll. And then for whatever reason, they come out in this tournament and don't look that dominant as they come out and lose to Gen G. So that puts FaZe Clan, Elevate, Heretics, and E United. They drop down to the losers bracket. They're not out yet, as the second round of the losers bracket features E United going against Units. E United 3-0s Units, eliminating them. Heretics beats Reciprocity in a game 5. Splice ends up taking out Elevate in a game 5. And then FaZe beats LG in a game 4. So now Units, Reciprocity, Elevate, and LG get out or eliminated, top 12. So now we have the third round of the losers bracket, where the winners of all those matchups move on as they now play each other for a round, as E United comes out against Heretics, beats them in a game 4, and then FaZe Clan comes out, beats Splice, swift 3-0 fashion, moving E United and FaZe Clan on to face the losers of Optic Gaming 100 Thieves, and then E6 and Gen G, bowing out at top 8. So now the battle for top 6, as we have to have some teams drop down from the winners bracket, as Optic Gaming faced off against the two juggernauts faced off. Optic Gaming versus 100 Thieves. Optic Gaming unfortunately falls in this one in a game 4. It started so hot for Optic Gaming, you know, with a crazy game versus them. But 100 Thieves shows why they're the top team right now, and they drop Optic down to the losers bracket. And then the next matchup, the strangest matchup out of all of them, because you wouldn't kind of predict these two teams to be there. But E6 faces off against Gen G, and Gen G gets the game 5 victory against E6, setting up a 100 Thieves Gen G winners finals. Even with that Optic loss, they don't get out of the tournament. All they do is drop down the losers bracket. They still have a chance, but they got a tough run. They got to go through the first matchup being E United. And this is where E United falls. And they didn't look that great this tournament. However, they were able to survive 2 rounds of the losers bracket, as Optic Gaming takes the game 4. Watching the reaction back from this one after E United, eliminated them last tournament and, had a big celebration. Optic Gaming let them know in this one, hey, we're here to play. But Optic Gaming comes out, game 4 victory. and wins that one, moving them on for the next matchup. And that would include FaZe Clan and E6. Now this one was like, okay, E6 comes out strong, FaZe comes out strong, but who's going to come out stronger here in this matchup? That's going to be FaZe Clan. They come out 3-0 E6, and E6's kind of Cinderella run kind of falls short right there. Moving on though, Optic Gaming versus FaZe Clan for a chance at top 3. So a rematch of winners round 1, Optic Gaming versus FaZe Clan. This one, absolutely insane game. Absolutely insane. If it was just a search and destroy game 5, Scumpy's clutch at the end, whatever it was in that series for you, Optic Gaming, come out, show why they're a top team. They now guarantee themselves a top 3 spot as they await the loser of 100 Thieves and Gen G. That matchup, little kind of anticlimactic as 100 Thieves come out with a swift 3-0. And it's like, wait, wasn't Gen G kind of playing really well, taking out like some top teams? But now they face off against 100 Thieves, and this is where they bow out, drop down the losers bracket, face off against Optic Gaming. And that losers finals featuring Gen G and Optic didn't disappoint. However, it was disappointing for every Optic fan and every Call of Duty fan, because the second Optic Gaming lost to Gen G, they dropped 40,000 viewers. Then they moved on to go to the grand finals at like 50,000 viewers total. After that was like 100,000 or something like that. And it was just like, it sucks. Like, I stayed in there to watch it, but it was kind of just, not frustrating, but it was kind of like, okay, yeah, Optic's out, but like, you should still support the whole scene. Like, yeah, I'm not a 100 Thieves fan, but like, it's still nice to see a team win that is dominant right now. I mean, it's hard not to say they're the best team. But that sets up the third matchup between 100 Thieves and Gen G in the grand finals, as once again, 100 Thieves are your Call of Duty, or I should say not Call of Duty, your Cwl Anaheim finals champions, as they're the first team this year to go back-to-back and to win 2 tournaments. I don't know what it is. 100 Thieves look dominant. Don't know how the other teams are going to kind of fix it. They just played absolutely insane. You know, when you have kind of 4 superstars, it's just, you don't know what to do. But they'll have to figure it out somehow, because Optic Gaming would love to have them win champs again. And, you know, that'd be a huge celebration. But Optic Gaming finished top 3. It's always tough to see them not win, or at least in the grand finals get top 2. And, you know, obviously we'd love to have the win under our belt. But this one, top 3 showing for Optic Gaming. Can't be too upset with that one. Obviously it's not first, but it's a great tournament nonetheless. Congrats to 100 Thieves, and I believe Slasher won the MVP for this one. So congratulations to them. Congrats to all the 100 Thieves fans out there. But that one kind of wraps up CW Anaheim. On to the Pro League, and then I believe we're on to, is it Miami next? And then I think we're on to Champs. So not that much time left in the Call of Duty World League season this year, but we got some crazy tournaments coming up. So I hope to, watch those, have some good matches, and hopefully Optic Gaming comes out as a victory at Champs. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me today. If you did enjoy, hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.